Okay, now to make this camera stabilizer project, you'll need 3 of these little end caps, 1 of these plugs that you're going to drill a hole in, 3 1-inch pipes. This one's about 2 inches. You're going to need 1 of these screws, and that's a number 20. A spring of some type. I'm using a washer too. You'll see what that's used for later. I've got a lock nut here for part of the project. I've got 5 T's, 4 elbows, another short section, and these are all 8-inch sections of PVC pipe, along with a couple old bike grips that I found laying around. That's what I'm going to use. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is, you can see that I've already drilled a hole in one of these T's. That's going to fit the screw we're going to use. Matches the hole right there for the plug. Okay. Now I'm going to take this screw, insert it through the bottom of the T, slip my spring on there, slip the washer on there, and slip that lock nut on there. I'm going to tighten all this down, basically creating a makeshift toggle bolt for the camera mount. Let me go ahead and get all this cinched up tight. With that all tightened together, we're going to go ahead and take this slip plug with the hole in it and slip it over the top here. Pushing it down all the way. Got to line up that screw a little bit and get that all forced together good and solid. Okay, well, we've now completed the hardest part of this entire project, getting the camera mount part taken care of. Now, it's just a matter of assembling everything else like a big puzzle. Very simple. Take this short piece, insert it into the camera mount. Insert another T on the front. We've got that going across. Insert this slightly longer piece in the back, and we're going to put an elbow on the back of that. There you go. Pretty basic so far. 8-inch piece goes here. Another 8-inch piece goes over here. Going to take another one of our T's, slip it on the end. T on the other end. I think you're catching on to what I'm doing here. Again, just like putting a puzzle together. Now moving forward, I'm going to go ahead and put these grips on a couple of these other 8-inch pieces real quick. Let's get that out of the way. Now these can be a little tight, so you might want to use some water or petroleum jelly or something like that. But just keep that in mind if you plan on painting this project later, that you're going to need to let all that dry. So let's just get all these lined up so that they'll fit with the rest of the project. And there you go. That's what they're going to look like. Slip those right on there. And we've got some pretty cool custom handles based off some old beat up bike grips that I found. Okay, let's put an elbow here and an elbow on this side. You can see how that worked. Kind of cinch it all up. I'm going to glue all this together later, so don't worry about it. Slip that other 8-inch into the T, another 8-inch on the other side, and another 8-inch on the back. And there you go. We're going to slip this elbow on the back of that centerpiece, and we're going to slip our last 8-inch right there. That's how that's going to look. Now we just got to put it all together. Again, I'll be gluing this all up later, making it all nice and tight. So there you go. Basic frame. Now I'm going to take my 2 little 1-inch pieces and slip them in the bottom to create some little feet on the front of this. You don't have to do this. This was just my personal prep. Okay, there we go. Now we've got a very easy to operate camera stabilizer. Take your camera just like this, or any video camera or GoPro, whatever you happen to have. Screw it on there, just like so. And you now have a very comfortable camera stabilizer that you'll be able to pan side to side or use for movement. The reason that these are so wide is for the angle of the lens. If you've got a wide angle lens, you're going to want that wider so you don't see your fingers in the shot. So there you go. You can see it with a GoPro camera on it. That's how a GoPro would mount. And again, these side to side, the reason I'm using 8 inches is because of the wide angle lens, so that when you're filming you don't get your hands in the shot. And as you can see back here, I did a little modification and put a T on there instead, just to make sure that everything was level. Got rid of that back elbow. So that's just a little modification that I made. Thanks for watching.